Hi, everybody. Alida Hernandez here, Rebooted Mindset. It's been a while. I had to come back. I haven't seen you guys for a while. Hopefully, you join me. If not, I hope you see the replay and subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Especially now, we're getting closer to the holidays this year. It's already October, almost November. So yes, it's holiday season. I'm not going to put Christmas songs or anything, but it is holiday season again. So I will be giving away some tickets. So the only way you can be in the lottery to get the tickets is you have to subscribe to our channel. Okay, so if you're online on YouTube, you can subscribe to Rebooted Mindset 555. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can do the same. And we'll be having some other contests too from our other podcasts. Because on Wednesdays, as you know, is Spanglish Cafe Music Podcast, where we interview salsa artists and other artists all around the world. And then on Thursdays, we do Freestyle Showcase. This week I won't be on, but JC will be there. So there's always a show going on. So I hope everybody's good today. I haven't been feeling very well. So one of the things that, hey Tracy, mwah, miss you, girl. Thanks for being on here. So I haven't been feeling very well. I finally went to the doctor. The whole doctor thing up here where I moved is it's a little complicated. There's not enough doctors in certain areas, so you have to drive further away. I mean, to the point of even going to Orlando because of the insurance that I have. So I have to figure all that out. But I haven't been feeling well, and I did notice a change in my body. So I wanted to talk to you about today about overall health, and for you yourself to, and this is things that I'm going through that I tell you. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I have to give you my opinion and things that I go through. That's the only way I can talk about it. So what I'm saying is I've been feeling really weird, and I was months ago. I've had this brain fog and some other things going on, and I finally got an answer this week why that was going on. It's because I'm deficient. Okay, my body's not exactly at 100%. It's not balanced. So I'm working on that, getting all that resolved. And but one thing I didn't realize is your thyroid. Your thyroid does a lot of things. It regulates your metabolism. It does a lot of different things. And mine's going super fast for some reason. So I discovered that I was losing some weight, but not good weight. It wasn't like, oh, I've been walking every day, I'm going to the gym, and I see the difference. I started seeing a difference in my body. I noticed that I had my muscle was getting less. I was losing some muscle, and I didn't understand why. Now I have, some things, other things that they discussed with me, the doctor discussed with me. Then now I know what it is. So it's always good to get a blood work. That's all I did. I went to get a blood work done, and everything comes out there. So just want everybody to stay healthy. Regular Western medicine doctors, they have their good and their bad. Okay. I try to do things the most natural, and I'm not stopping yet, because now that once I find out exactly what's wrong, then I will attack it with some major herbs and some Chinese herbs. I'm gonna go to the acupuncture. I don't have an acupuncturist up here yet, but I will talk to my lovely Dr. Zoe in Plantation, Florida. If you ever want to go to a great acupuncturist, Dr. Zoe, it's Zoe Wellness in Plantation. So please look her up. She's awesome. And but I will be calling my dear friend Dr. Zoe so she can give me a good referral for somebody up here, because I haven't been to acupuncture for a while, and my body is telling me I'm lacking. So gotta get this going. So that's my story today. That's why I haven't been feeling well. That's how I haven't been able to do shows. Like right now, I'm not feeling the greatest, but I got a little pretty. I put my hair in a bun because I was not in the mood to do the hair today. Just not in the mood. So, but I wanted to come and see you guys and just talk about that and talk about, like, for example, this week I found out something. And I don't want to share everything about family, but I found out somebody that I know is vitamin D deficient. Okay. Now think about this. I live in South Florida. We got sun pretty much 365 days a year. Only when the rain like stops a little bit, but most of the time we have sun. So if you go outside and get 30 minutes of sun a day. I'm not talking about you're out there baking at 100 degrees. I'm talking about, you still get sun rays, like even on the shade. You need to have some kind of sun hitting you, right? 30 minutes a day, you have enough. Hola, Robertito. Hola. Thanks for showing up. Gracias. Um, that if you get 30 minutes a day of sun, it is equivalent to 50,000 IUs of vitamin D. Okay. So guess what? Good example. My mother is going to be 87 years old. She's strong as a bull, I say. She's better than I am, actually. If it wasn't for the memory thing, she would be 100%. I love her. Thank God that she's doing great. I don't know. I might need her to take care of me still. Can you believe that? It's amazing. My mother's taken care of me all my life, and I'm here taking care of her. But so she walks every single day, right? She walks every day, and she gets sun. She goes out at 8:30 in the morning. She walks. She just does a quick little walk, 15, 20 minutes. My mother's vitamin D is so good. So good. Her vitamin D is awesome. And but I know somebody else that has not been in the sun, living in Florida, and their vitamin D is zero. 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 And I know a couple of people that I know that are, I'm sorry, but you're so pale. Okay, you need some color, you need some sun. When you look in the mirror and you look gray, you're deficient. Okay, even though I get gray. Right now I put a little bit of makeup on, but I go outside. I have a nice yard, so I go sit outside and get some sun. And the same thing for the animals. The animals need sun too. Don't forget about your pets. You love your pets like children, right? So you got to do that too. You got to take the dogs out, the cats out to the yard. If you have a yard that you can take them out, or a patio or something that they can lie in the sun. And I don't know if you've noticed it, but most people who have animals, they will find their cat or dog once in a while lying by the sliding glass door, and they're getting their sun. So they're getting their vitamin D, and they need it too. It's very good for you. Vitamin D helps your bone. It has to do with your bones in your body. So if you don't have vitamin D, for example, a vitamin D deficiency, you'll have bone pain, you'll have muscle weakness, you'll be fatigued, you'll be tired. You can have hair loss if you have no vitamin D, if you're vitamin D deficient, and you can cause sleep problems. Those are just a few that I did some research on about vitamin D. Okay. And if you are that low, the doctors will tell you when you go to the doctor, when you're that low. Wow. I had some other stuff here too. And then the other thing I want to talk about, because I have been struggling, and most people I tell it like it is. I don't have any secrets, I've got nothing to hide. I just try to educate you because I'm educating myself at the same time. So I was doing really good. And then for the last couple of months, I guess for the last 6 months, since I moved, I guess really with all the changes and everything, that's when I noticed the changes in me. And my diabetes, my sugars are a little high. So I discovered that too, which I wasn't happy about that. But I'm adjusting to it and told the doctor I'll do what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to do. But I just want to tell you that it is so important to check your blood and go to the doctor just for a checkup. I've seen so many people, I know about so many people who have passed away because they've had heart attacks, they have had strokes. It's, you know, I'm really serious about this. I had a stroke almost 8 years ago now, and I'm thankful, very grateful that I'm here and I can talk to you guys. But you know what? I didn't check myself for the last 6 months. And now that I did, I got a couple of things going on. Okay. And that's not good because I should have done it sooner. So I'm at fault for not going 3 months ago when I really should have. I've been taking care of everybody else, honestly, taking care of my mother, my aunt, the other aunt that's here, it's me and JC. So, but I try to do everything I can, but I got to take care of myself because I'm not going to be able to be around to take care of them if I don't do that. So, number one priority right now is me. Okay, so everybody out there, make sure you take your priorities straight because if you're sick, you can't help anybody. And so I just wanted to talk about symptoms and things that you have to consider. I know a lot of people are overweight. They eat whatever they want. They think, it's no big deal. I discovered, actually, my sister. I have to give credit to my sister and my niece, because my niece turned my sister onto it, and then my sister told me about an app called Yuka, Yuka. Okay, it's called Yuka, and this app is amazing. Okay, I mean, you can do your research. Everything's not 100% foolproof, right? But at least you get a little guide about food. So download the app. You can have Android or you can have iPhone, and you can download the Yuka app, Yuka, and there you can able to scan the barcodes at the store with the food barcodes. Sorry, got tongue tied. And it will scan the product, and then it will tell you. My phone was off, so I got to turn it on. But it will tell you, and I'll tell you in a minute. It will tell you all the ingredients in the food that you're scanning. It will tell you the calories, the fat content, the salt content, and if there are any additives like food colorings or fillers that they put in the food. And let me tell you, once you start using that and you start seeing this, you're gonna your mind's gonna start changing, and start to realize that you can't eat just everything in the store. There's so much garbage. Even yogurt, okay? And the yogurts are not bad, but for example, the ones they say bad on the scan, it's just because they have too much sugar, okay, or an additive. But we found some great JC actually. I found one, and then JC found some other ones too. Different yogurts that are like 100%. They're so good. And some are plant based, have cashew or almond milk. And oh, I think I froze a little bit for a second there. I looked like a little Martian or something. It froze. But anyway, it's a great app. Just my tidbit to you. I don't make any money for it. It's just something they do it, because they love to help people too. So I'm just letting you know. Try check out that out app Yuka. It's Yuka. I'll put it in the chat in case anybody can't find my mouse. My mouse is going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna put here Yuka app. There it is. I put it in the chat so you can see it, and then you'll know what's happening. So, anyway, so while I was going through um, my symptoms and how I've been feeling, then I just realized that you just lose a little track in your life. You have to be consistent with everything. And I just joined a new gym not too long ago, 2 months ago, right? I started going to the gym, no problem, going a couple of days. I started feeling a little weird. And then I started noticing, like, why don't I have like enough muscle, or why, like, I'm working out, but like I feel like I was working out, and then the hi Deborah, thanks for being here. And I started working out, and I noticed a difference. Like my muscles weren't growing, or like, you can tell the difference. I don't know. I'm really in tune with my body. So like right away I was like, nah, gotta check this out. So one thing I want to tell you, very, very important, because I've gone through this already before. Before I had the stroke, my diabetes was uncontrolled. Okay, but that was my fault, right? So then I got on track. Had the stroke. I got better, and I've learned a lot of things over the last 8 years. But we're all human. So one of the things is when you have uncontrolled diabetes, which means that your sugar levels get very high. You're supposed to be like in the morning, you're supposed to be like at 90 to 100 or something, fasting, right? Well, not fasting, well, over the night. And after you eat, maybe about 200 or whatever like that. But when your numbers start getting higher, and mine got higher than 100, then what it does is the diabetes, it's so weird. It's like a little gremlin in your body, and it says, oh, sugar's high, let me start eating. Let me start eating at your muscles. Okay, I'm eating at your muscles because your sugar's too high. So it starts eating at your muscles, right? It starts eating at your organs. It starts affecting everything inside. And that's why you can have a stroke, because what it does is it mixes up you have nerve problems, you have blood vessels. The blood vessels get all messed up in your eyes. You get diabetic eye, what they call it. What happens is in your eyeball you have all these how do you call it, little veins of blood, right? So if anybody sees, sometimes you're tired, you see a little vein. Well, you have all these veins in your eye, blood vessels, and in the back of your eye, in your retina, right? So when you go to the optomat, oh my God, I can't say it. I lost it. When you go to the specialist for the eyes, so he will do like a light. They put a light on your eye, and then it goes to the back of the eye to check the back of the eye to make sure that you're good. So the body's incredible because my eyes 8 years ago were like that, and I had blood vessels in the back of my eye that were inflamed, I can say, and that if I didn't take care of the sugar, right, my diabetes, then the blood vessels in my eye could pop, which could cause you blindness. Yeah, this is serious. This is serious stuff. Okay. Um, I'm gonna add a little Spanish. I don't know who's watching. I see some people are on. People come on and off, and I know that we have some Spanish people on there. So, hey, honey. But lo que estoy hablando hoy, para la gente que habla español, también es que se tiene que cuidar mucho de condiciones como diabetes, presión alta. Uno no sabe, uno tiene que saber su cuerpo, porque a veces uno no se siente bien. Yo no me estaba sintiendo bien y hola, Iván, y no me sentaba sintiendo bien y dije, yo no sé, me pasa algo en la cabeza, me pasa algo aquí. Y esta semana que fui al doctor, fui al médico y me dijeron que es el problema. Y yo, bueno, ahora tengo un nombre o tengo algo para saber por qué no me siento bien. So ahora atacar eso, ¿verdad? Hacer las cosas bien, comer bien, ¿sabes? Si tengo toda la medicina, me tomo una medicina todo un tiempo, pero trato de hacer las cosas más natural que posible. Estoy hablando español porque hay una gente aquí que están de Spanglish Café, que vienen también y no quiero hacer todo en inglés. So I will go back and forth in Spanish and English, okay? So it's a Spanglish night. So, anyway, lo que estaba diciendo es, estaba hablando de mí misma que me enteré que tenía el tiroide muy acelerado. So, está hyper fast, super fast, right? No sé dónde se está corriendo, yo no sé qué pasaba haciendo, pero está bien rápido y no me sentía bien, yo no sabía por qué, y es por eso, porque mi metabolismo está corriendo tan rápido que yo como y como si no como. ¿Sabes? La única cosa que no tengo tanta hambre, pero a veces sí tengo una hambre, como y todavía tengo hambre, pero el tiroides te hace muchas cosas. El cuerpo es complicado, pero una cosa que pueden aprender es que el cuerpo se sana el mismo. Si tú le das cuidado, como una planta, le echas agua y empieza a crecer la mata, ¿verdad? Y yeah, so I have to, tengo que decirle eso porque sí, cuando uno está malo con el tiroides te cambia la mente, te cambia cómo uno se siente. You feel irritable. I was not me, but I kept saying something's wrong, but nobody understands your body except you. Even though I knew something was wrong, I didn't know what it was until I finally got to the doctor. So now I don't feel so cuckoo, ¿sabe? No me siento tan loca because it wasn't me normal, and I'm still having remnants of that, and hopefully it'll resolve sooner than later because don't like feeling ill and don't like feeling that I have to be dependent on anything, to function. So yeah, I've had some weird things. Then my left knee went out. So it's all, but you know what? What happens is your body basically manifests the, like if something's going on in your life, sometimes stress or whatever it is, any kind of tension. So it's interesting how the body does that. That the body, sabe, el cuerpo te da señales, como dice, como avisos. Perdona mi Spanglish, sabe, pero a veces el cuerpo te dice, tú tienes un dolor en la pierna, como yo tenía un dolor en la pierna, pero es no la pierna sí, pero es otra cosa que tengo problema. Tengo problema con el pie, que me está subiendo por la rodilla. So, una vez no puede mirar esa cosa solamente, tiene que mirar más, tiene que ir al médico, hacer tu sangre y ver todos los números para ver cómo está. Y, y tú sabes, porque es muy difícil y nosotros como latinos, por favor, nosotros como latinos, se tiene que cuidar con la comida frita, que todo es alcapurrias y bacalaitos y toda esta cosa, y el pernil con toda la grasa y el cuerito, esa cosa es tan bueno, pero tan malo. Es tan bueno, pero es tan malo. Okay, we can't do it. We have to change. Um, you have to change the way you cook. Tú sabes, cocinar diferente, bake it, ponlo al horno, es mejor. Quita la grasa. Yo sé que, ay, pero eso es bueno. No, quita la grasa. Cómete la carne, lean meats. Okay, or you can go to vegetables. Okay, muchos vegetales, a lot of green vegetables. I'm going back and forth in Spanish and English, so if you guys come in a minute, Um, and also when you serve yourself, the plate, no un plato tan grande. Don't serve yourself. They say the meat is supposed to be your palm of your hand. El tamaño de tu mano, ¿verdad? El tamaño de tu mano, el tamaño de eso así es el pedazo de carne. Un pedazo de carne así de grande. Eso que tienes que comer. Y también el arroz. El arroz, yo sé. A mí todavía no me puedo quitar el arroz, pero cambio con quinoa. Hay otras cosas que pueden ser otros granos que son mejor para unos y no arroz blanco. Okay. Y el problema también es arroz brown. I don't know how to say brown rice, right? They said it was the best, and now I've heard the brown rice que no es tan bueno tampoco. So uno tiene que mirar diferentes. Es mucho trabajo. Yo paso mucho tiempo leyendo muchas cosas. JC también lo tengo ahí leyendo, le mando cosas diciendo, mira esto, mira esto. El otro día había un doctor chino, que estaba hablando de la fuerza de las piernas, que uno tenía que tener muchas fuerzas en las piernas. That is very important to have strong legs, like muscles, because your legs hold your whole body. Okay, and then your main artery that comes from your neck on the left side goes down your left leg all the way down to your feet. So it's very important, and I'll touch base with, and that would be another conversation to really get in depth about that. Pero la cosa que voy a hacer corto hoy porque no estoy perfecta, pero sigo hablando. Y también si le dije de Yuka, si no estaban aquí, hay un programa, lo puse en el chat, que dice Yuka App, ¿ok? YUKA, Yuka App. Y ahí, mira, lo puse ahí, Yuka App. Esa app, ahí tú lo bajas en your iPhone o Android, y ahí puedes ver, escanear el barcode. Tú sabes cuando tú vas, mira, agua, este no tiene barcode, mira eso. Ok, aquí está, espera, aquí está. Okay, so you get like the water, all right, the water. You see the barcode, aquí esta marquita aquí, tú coges la aplicación con tu cámara, le hace y hace así y todo sale. Todo, le dice todo que está en la comida, te dice que tiene, que es bueno, que no es. Y sí, fruta y salmón, sí. A mí no me gusta el salmón mucho, yo no sé qué hacer, porque el salmón de verdad que no me gusta. Es tan fuerte, pero es bueno para ti. Pero la única cosa con el salmón también tiene que ver dónde viene el salmón, ¿ok? Porque hay unos que están crecidos, ¿cómo se dice? Que lo crecen ellos mismos, tú sabes, y después hay unos que son los salvajes. Y eso que tú quieres, el salvaje que está afuera en la ocean, que está en el océano y todo eso, ese es el mejor. Y sí, siempre cuesta un poquito más. Las tiendas que se puede ir buenos son Sprouts o Whole Foods también. Whole Foods or, farm raised. Yeah, they have farm raised. Yeah, the farm raised. How do you say farm raised in Spanish? I need a translator. Nunca hago este programa en español. Ahora estoy tratando de aprender las cosas, palabras, estas palabras grandes. Médico, no puedo, te digo ahora, no puedo. Pero mira, lo que te digo diciendo, tú sabes, la comida de nosotros latinos eso es, si tú vas a Miami, ¿verdad? Y vas a Palacio de los Jugos o unos sitios de ahí cubanos, te matan el plato y dices, ¿qué quieras? Arroz con gandules, arroz, frijoles, y están, guágata, y siguen con el arroz. Yo, no quiero tanto. Y me dicen, no, pero señora, el mismo precio. Pero no importa, me está matando. Yo no puedo comer, soy una persona. Y me dan un plato para 4. Okay, para una familia está bueno, pero yo no puedo comer eso. y te ponen la aceite, quiere aceitita, quiere grasa, oh my gosh. No se puede, you can't. You gotta change the way you eat. Tienes que cambiar cómo comes. Y uno puede comer saludable, comida latina, pero no lo fríe. I have air fryer. Mi horno tiene air fryer, ¿ok? Está perfecto. Pongo el air fryer y ya está la chuleta, los maduros, ya está todo, ¿ok? Ni una gota de aceite. ¿Qué más? Muchos vegetales, greens, kale. Tiene uno mirar qué le falta al cuerpo y qué necesita, ¿verdad? Para ver qué tiene que comer. Pero te digo, señores y señoras, por favor, cuídense, porque ya yo estoy cansada de oír de otra persona morir que no tiene que morir tan joven, ¿ok? Menos if you're 60 and under, I don't want to hear about it. You should be doing good, take care of yourself. Cuídense, porque no se puede. Tiene que, el diabetes afecta el cuerpo completo. Te puede dar stroke, te puede dar ataque de corazón. Mira, te hace problema con los dientes. A mí me faltan unos dientes. I'm missing teeth, okay, because of the diabetes, because it's eating at my bones. So, sometimes I love to smile, but unfortunately now I'm missing some teeth and it's a little embarrassing. And to fix it, it's like buying a house, which is ridiculous. So I have to go to another country to get my teeth done because here I can't get them done. I don't have $20,000-$30,000 to spend on my mouth. This is insane. It's just insane. But es difícil, tú sabes. Pero mira, los dientes se afectan. Yo perdí unos dientes por eso, por el diabetes. La piel, los músculos, los huesos, all that stuff gets affected. All your bones and joints get affected, your gums, and you have dental problems when you're diabetic, uncontrolled diabetes. So, guys, stay healthy and just get yourself checked out. Don't be afraid. Go get blood. Oh, very important. I'm sorry. I didn't plan this today. I just kind of went with the flow. You know how I am. Because honestly, I'm happy that I did come on. I feel a little better talking. I was really like knocked out today, trying to get work done and having a hard time staying on the computer. But I wanted to tell you one thing, and I've told you this before too. If you haven't given blood, give blood. Go give blood. Look online where they have plasma, where you can give plasma. There are some places that actually pay you, but I couldn't figure that out. It was kind of complicated. Pero si pueden dar sangre, hágalo, que es bueno para ti. Es como un tune-up. It's like having a tune-up. ¿Sabes cuando tú llevas el carro para el mecánico para que les cambie el aceite? Es la misma cosa, ¿ok? No lo mismo, pero tú sabes, una cosa así. Cuando te cambia el aceite, it's almost like when you get a tune-up in your car, you get an oil change. So that's why you give blood, because when you give blood, then the blood you give out, then your body has to reproduce the blood you give. Okay, it needs to have a certain amount, right? So your body has, I don't know how many liters of blood it has in it. But once you give out, say you give 1-2 liters of blood, well, you need to reproduce 1 or 2 liters back. So when you do that, it's like, it's an oil change. It's like all of a sudden you get new blood, new oxygen comes into your blood and you feel really good. So I'm looking for a place to give blood. Plus we need blood out there. There's been a lot of death and a lot of storms from the hurricanes that passed, that have been in the past in a few months. So, si pueden dar sangre, es muy bueno porque hay mucha gente que necesita la sangre y también está haciendo algo bueno para ti. Porque si tú das sangre, tú sacas como 1 or 2 pints, ¿verdad? Sacan sangre, 2 bolsas de sangre. Tu cuerpo tiene que hacer esa sangre otra vez. Y cuando la hace otra vez, viene sangre fresca, sangre nueva, con oxígeno, y tú lo vas a sentir por tu corazón y todo eso va por tu cabeza y todo. Te vas a sentir mejor. Ellos dicen que cada 8 semanas vaya a dar sangre para que tu cuerpo siga haciendo sangre nueva y te mejora el cuerpo. So, again, I've been going back and forth in Spanish and English. And what I was saying is that it's really good to give blood. If you do that every 8 weeks, it's like a filtration for your body, and it's really amazing. So, just check that out too. And next week, I have a guest next week. I was hoping to have a guest tonight, but she wasn't available. But we're going to have her another day. But next week, I have a guest, somebody that I met about a year, wow, almost a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And I didn't know that she was ill. And she has an incredible story and journey of recovery. She had a brain bleed, and they actually did the surgery while she was awake. And she is fine and she's recovered and she's amazing. She's going to come on the show next week to talk about this. So la semana que viene tengo una señora Jessica que va a venir al programa a hablar de lo que pasó con ella, que le encontraron que tenía sangre en la cabeza, que estaba, ¿cómo se dice? Como saliendo, ¿sabe? Tenía algo en la cabeza, le hicieron cirugía y estaba despierta en la cabeza, estaba despierta. Y una señora, ¿sabe? Jovencita, sorry, yo digo, 50, creo que va a cumplir 50 años ahora, hoy. So, happy birthday, Jessica. Hace poco no pudo estar aquí hoy. Y vamos a hablar con ella la semana que viene para hablar qué le pasó, cómo fue, que ella tenía los symptoms, porque ella estaba hablando que la cabeza no estaba bien. She was talking about how her head was hurting her and how she didn't know what was going on. She was getting dizzy and all this stuff. And then when she went to the doctor, she found out she had a brain bleed. So she was bleeding inside her brain. And they had to stop the bleeding with open brain surgery. And she was wide awake during the whole thing. So we look forward to talking to her next week and find out about this and just other things that we can learn about taking care of ourselves so we can stay here longer. I would like to make it to 100. I really would love to be here till 100, healthy. Let's say it's right. Healthy. My brain 100% and my body. So you're on the journey with me. Están conmigo. Okay, you're on the journey with me because now I'm going to revamp myself again. Okay, I'm getting to Alida 5.0 soon. I don't know, but I have to do that. Tengo que mejorarme y cambiar unas cositas en la vida para seguir viviendo más años. So everybody, thank you for being here today. I'll keep it short and sweet, and I will see you next week for another episode of Rebooted Mindset. Okay, check us out. Check out Spanglish Entertainment as well. And remember, if you want any tickets for Art Miami, you got to subscribe to our channel, comment, and I will pick a random person to get tickets. So I thank you so much and have a great rest of your week. And hopefully you'll see us on our other programs. Bye. Adios, todo el mundo. Bye. And if I remember, I haven't been on here for so long, I almost forgot to do everything. Oh my God. Anyway, bye guys.